Welcome to the Effects Loop. I'm Diaz.
And I'm Chris.
And we're keeping you in the loop of the guitar community. So this episode's brought to you by viewers like you, our Patreon. So we've got our Patreon up. It's www.patreon.com/theeffectsloop. We've got different tiers. We got things from the Little Loopers to Scott's Tots to God Bless America. We got all of the different things you can join in. You get cool stuff. We really should start the chat with Will, because Will's like the guy who's on the chat room level.
Might as well.
Yeah.
So I'll let you do that.
Dang it, man. Yeah, that's it. People, why don't you do that? Well, that would require us going the extra mile.
That requires socializing.
Yeah. So now it's just going to be me, you, and Will sitting in a chat group, and like every 30 days someone just goes, hey, check this out. Oh, that's cool. All right, see you in 30 days. So let's see. So what's new? Chris, what's new with you?
Well, I sold my 72 Deluxe.
Yeah, I saw you had that for sale. I was kind of,
yeah.
It was kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed about it, but did a pretty decent flip on it, so hopefully the guy that bought it isn't a listener, because I got it for $200 off some guy locally, and they normally go for like 6 or 7 used, and put it up for $5 since it had like chips and stuff in the finish, and some guy bought it outright at that. So
well, that's cool.
Yep. And then with some of that money from that, I finally ordered a cloud filter, so that way I'll not have any noise in my microphone as much, hopefully.
So like that's like when you say cloud filter, is that like a physical product or is that like something digital?
It's a physical
plug-in?
product, because it boosts the gain from the mic, so that way you don't have to do it as much at the interface.
Oh, that's cool.
Gives you noise. So
yeah, I know exactly
fingers
what you're
crossed.
talking about. Why do I imagine just like a NOS thing? Like it just like bam, kick into overdrive.
Probably the same concept.
Okay. So
what
I've
about
got me. I actually got a pretty cool pedal. So I'm in the inner circle for 60 Cycle Hum, the like grand. I think kind of like the grandfather of guitar podcasts. They're up there. I think, let's see, Chasing Tone was probably around before them.
Slightly before, I think.
It was right about the same time. And I know Tone Mob, they were like one of the first.
So we'll just call them the godfathers of guitar podcasting.
Yeah. Like you go up to them, you'd see Ryan with a bottle of hot sauce. And you go, well, what could I do for you? I don't know why he turned Italian, but he's that California Italian.
They're just sitting there in his Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, yeah. But I got, I did the Secret Santa. I sent out the person who I got me. So that was kind of interesting. So I sent the Harbinger from Matthews Effects to Nathaniel Bernicker, who listens to a lot of the podcasts. I don't know if he listens to our podcasts.
We'll find out when
we
talk about this.
Yeah. And that little shit sent me... He sent me the Binford 6100, which is the one Pelican Noisework pedal I didn't have. So I have the full collection, everything he's put out, I have. But it had so much glitter in it. There was just glitter everywhere. And Nathaniel's color is purple. He gets all the purple. If it's a limited edition purple pedal, he does whatever he can to get it. I'm pretty sure he might sell his body on the street for money to get the stuff. But yeah, he sent me Binford 6100. It was awesome, but there's so much glitter. It was just everywhere. It was just all over.
Still finding some?
Yes. It was on my dogs. Like I'm just like I just see my dogs running around. They got glitter. I'm like, what the heck's going on? I can't even snuggle with my dogs. I'm gonna look like I woke up, next to a stripper or something.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. My wife's like, what's all this glitter from? No, she actually helped me record opening it. I don't even know how she didn't lose her crap, but if she sees Nathaniel at Summer NAMM, she's gonna punch him. I know she is. She's gonna just beat the living snot out of him. So Nashville
That'd be
Police
fun.
Department, get prepared. It's coming. Summer NAMM. And then I actually won a bid over Christmas. Someone posted it. I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was Scott. I think it might have been Scott. Posted in 60 Cycle Hum that there was a Dan Electro Billionaire demo pedal board. So I'm a pretty big Dan Electro fan. I like their big box series that they had. And I've wanted to mess around with the Billionaire series. So I got that. It was the starting bid was like $119. And I was like, all right. I said, well, I'll just do the starting bid. And not one other sold bid on it.
Wow.
So I got it for $119 plus 25 shipping, which is pretty good. It was 5 pedals, power, cables, everything.
Did it have their power supply?
Yeah, it's got a power supply in it. It doesn't have theirs. It's like a one spot, but I wish it would have their like battery one, because that would be really cool.
Yeah, missed opportunity there.
Yeah, that would have been great. But yeah, I mean, when it comes in, I'm going to plug it straight in front of the Kemper and go live and mess with it. But yeah, that's pretty much my what's new.
Fun.
So Christmas was pretty decent. Let's see. We're gonna move on to gear news. Sorry, I was just chilling for a second, just relaxing, enjoying the peace and quiet. So Ibanez has announced 40 new electric guitars. So this is, it's gonna be kind of slow on the gear news stuff because it's just right before NAMM.
Yeah,
Everyone's waiting to do
the first NAMM newses we have.
Well, no, the other guitar companies announced NAMM stuff.
Oh, well, we haven't seen them yet.
We've talked about them.
Oh.
ESP.
Ignore me. Oh,
Schecter.
yeah. You're right.
Come on, dude. Stick with the game. But see, now it used to be that I'd have to listen to you guys click. Now you have to listen to me. But they've got some cool stuff. I mean, it's Ibanez. There's no new like body shapes, really. Nothing. It's mostly new, different, things pieced together. They do have a 9-string for some god awful reason. It's not just for metal. Oh, no, it is the made for metal lineup. It's literally the opposite of what I just said. So
close enough.
Yeah, it's not just for metal, coming from the made for metal line. But let's see. They got an Ibanez Chrome Boy, which is very cool.
Ugh.
What? What do you? Ugh.
That's too much.
No, I love that. That's one of my favorite Joe Satriani guitars. That and the Mystic Potato Head Groove Thing guitar.
I don't know what that one is.
Oh, okay. I was kind of into Joe Satriani for about 30 minutes. No, actually, I had a friend, John Hendricks, in high school. He was all about Joe Satriani. Like, we'd watch Joe Satriani live in San Francisco every time I went over to his house.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of weird. I think he maybe had a little bit of a man crush, but his dad actually took us to see Yngwie Malmsteen, which is pretty sweet. And it was just as douchey as you would think it would be.
Oh goodness!
we went. It was this place called the State Theater in St. Petersburg. It's not even open anymore. But it was a small venue. It was a smaller venue. I saw other people there, like Victor Wooten. I saw there, and I saw Plus 44 there. But it was kind of a smaller venue, and it was just so weird. He had his wall of Marshalls, and I was completely deaf when I left that place. We went to Bennigan's afterwards, which kind of dates it as well, because I don't think there's many Bennigan's open anymore, if any.
I don't think I've ever been to one.
Yeah, I used to play out on the patio at Bennigan's, but we went there and I couldn't hear anything. Wow. It was crazy. And then let's see, so they got Steve Vai, some more Jims, and what is it? What's his other one called? But yeah, that's the Jim style. I don't know, it's pretty good. The one thing that we did pre-ep about is I officially hate Ibanez Les Paul style guitars 100% because of the headstock. You know what the headstock looks like? It looks like Gibson and Duesenberg had a baby.
Oh yeah,
but like like the ugly baby, like the baby that's like ugly and you don't talk about it.
Feels bad.
They're like, hey, there's Susan and Bill, and there's the baby. Like they don't call the baby by the name. It's the baby.
I'm very curious about this double cut they have.
Which double cut? The one next to it?
Yeah, it's got two
the
little
scale
mini
looks,
toggles.
It looks. All of their guitars, they look weird. The scale length looks off.
Okay, what is a tri-sound switch, Ibanez?
Ibanez tri-sound switch?
Serial connection, single coil, parallel connection. Okay, cool, I guess. So, yeah. Coil split.
I don't like them. These guitars, nothing looks like, nothing looks new. It looks like just different little designs off of old stuff they've put out. Like different pink colors.
Have they had a double cut solid body lately? Because this one's like saying like mid.
Like that's not a super strat style.
Yeah, like this is like a Les Paul, like the old school Les Paul knockoffs.
I don't know. I don't like it.
But I think the biggest thing.
I like the Chrome Boy. I want the Chrome Boy.
Come on. I think the biggest thing they got is like finishes though.
Wait. Why does it have a single coil in the neck? Why is there only that's
with the Chrome Boy?
That's not how the Chrome Boy was set up, was it?
Maybe it's a new variation, so that way they can.
Ibanez, what are you doing? I thought the Chrome Boy was a dual humbucker.
Maybe he changed his mind. Maybe he wanted that sweet Telecaster neck sound.
It changes. There's different. There's some that are single and double, and some. I want to know what his looks like.
Are you Googling that real quick?
Yeah, I'm Googling it. I guess his does have a single coil. That's weird.
Was it actually like a single coil, or is it just like a mini humbucker? I lost it. Where'd it go?
It looks like a solid rail.
Yeah.
Or is that just the one he uses? I always thought it was a double cut or a double humbucker.
I mean, you could always swap it out. How much is this?
Look, hold on. This one, double humbucker. It was a double humbucker. It was.
So now you're going to hunt one of those down?
There's so much, it's not worth it. I give up. All right, and let's move on to the next thing, because we're not going to spend 15 minutes listening to me Google, is Taurus Amps announces that they're coming out with a CB radio. Now, it's actually a 500 watt bass head that looks like a CB radio.
I mean,
look it up. It looks like a Cobra CB radio.
Yeah, we got the link down below. It's got the black faceplate with like the chrome accents with the little red jewels on the knobs.
Yeah,
probably just swap it right in and you wouldn't be able to tell a difference.
Do it.
Just throw this in. If you're a truck driver, just throw this in and actually, if you do that, video it.
Wait, this is from Poland? Wait.
Is it?
It says Sopot, Poland. Are they from Poland? Or is it just the guy writing it?
That's a good question.
Now I'm just curious about...
yeah, the Taurus is from Poland because I got a .pl website.
Guessing the PL stands for Poland.
Yep.
So, bam. Investigation closed.
From Sopot, Poland. Took too many tries to figure out how to say that. But it's got a tube preamp and I think it's a solid state power section. So it's pretty cool from that aspect.
Yeah.
Because you don't see that in like mini head as far as I know that often.
It's tube and solid state. It's trans tube technology, y'all. Woot woot. Yeah, looks good. It sounded good from what I heard. I still just can't get past the fact that it looks like a CB radio.
I mean, that could be your niche. You could build a band around it and do Jerry Reed covers.
Oh my gosh. What is it? Caravan or whatever it's called?
Shoot.
Yeah.
Convoy.
Convoy, that's it. Convoy. And to think that man is like a phenomenal guitar player too.
Yes.
And he was coach what's it, the coach from The Waterboy. Coach Boyu, whatever. Yeah, the coach that
I think I've only seen that movie once.
How have you only seen The Waterboy once?
I don't know.
Dude, I feel like if you can't recite the whole movie, that's kind of like The Waterboy is like Bohemian Rhapsody. Like everyone should be able to recite it, even though but they don't remember memorizing it.
Yeah. I could see that.
Captain Insano. All right, I don't know why we're on The Waterboy, but so
it's been the movie moment with the
we're
FX Loop.
Yeah, this is random Diaz talking about random movies. We're recording this on January 1st, 2019. So we're going to talk a little bit about the cool stuff that happened in 2018 and what we are looking forward to in 2019. So there have been teases of Strymon having a big announcement January 10th. So let's think the last things they've put out. What was the last product they put out?
I think we figured it was the Sunset Drive.
I feel like they put something else out this year.
I mean, they put out like a little modular.
Yeah, that's the only thing that they've really put
thing.
out. Yeah.
Oh, and the power supplies were this year, I think.
No,
or
that
last
was
year.
No, that was not. I don't think that was this year.
I know they added something to the line at least.
Yeah. I would have to say that I hope that they come out with a cool multi-effects. Yeah, it looks like the Magneto was the Magneto, that's their modular thing. That was the last thing that really came out.
Yeah, with all the new stuff we've seen the last couple of years, so like all the different helixes, the head rush, there's one more floor processor, I think.
The new Axe Effects has put out
their
stuff, and
I feel like it would do them some good to do an all-in-one box.
Yeah, they should kind of go for like the HX effects. I don't think they should worry about going into amp emulation.
Oh,
but I think they should be able to put like all three of the big boxes in one and then expand. Maybe like I feel like they could put the Mobius, the Big Sky, and the Timeline into one box. They could sell it for probably like $1,300 easy. $1,300 all day.
Yeah, so what's the trifecta worth altogether? Like $1,500?
Yeah, 15 to 16.
13 might be a little steep.
Not if it saves footprint.
That's true too.
If you think about that,
it would depend on the features too, because we had that discussion too. Of I feel like you'd have to be able to have at least more than one preset usable.
Yeah.
And be able to actually put, a delay with your reverb, with your...
Well, that's kind of like the HX
bend.
effects. They could do different like scenes and stuff like that. Different presets, and within the presets you can change the different, effects. Sorry.
Yeah, so that would be the right way to do it. If you did it to where it's just all the algorithms and you just have to bank up and down, I feel like that would kind of harm them a little bit for that. Like, it would not sell well at that point.
Yeah.
Because that would kind of be the same concept as the, whatever that core is from Eventide.
The H9?
Yeah. because that has all of their big boxes in that, and you have to like have a Bluetooth app or something with it to actually set up presets easily.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll like learn from that if they're gonna put everything in one box.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't mind seeing maybe, I don't know, a new reverb or delay like single pedal.
I wonder.
But then again, we haven't had anything modulation from them in a while, I don't think.
I think that they should do like a small box Mobius. Well, they had that. No, that was the what did they have? The Lex? No, that was the speaker. I think
It's the speaker,
Ola.
the rotating speaker.
The Ola was chorus and vibrato. The Orbit was flanger. The Lex was speaker. I guess they really haven't had like a small Mobius.
Yeah, so that would actually be cool too, because you got
If they,
Big and whatever their Bucket Brigade analog one is for delays, and then
Brigadier.
the Blue Sky for reverb. So I think like you said, a small, like what, 3 to 6 effect mini pedal would probably be good for them too.
Yeah, and you could have pretty much 2 presets, one on the preset, one on the other 2.
Yep. Like set it up like the Flint kind of deal, like
Yep.
where you have reverb on one side and like trim on the other, and just have 2 separate like banks and go that way.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. I'll be kind of excited. I mean, as long as they don't come out with another Dirt, because that was like a failed. That was the ultimate give the people what they want, and then they just throw it back in your face.
Yep. Is it anybody like even like it? I never see it on board. Then again, I haven't seen.
So I had a Riverside, and I actually liked the Riverside, but that's because it was heavily. Most of their stuff sounded pretty heavily saturated, and I like that. It was a decent pedal, but there was just something about it that seemed a little bit off. I wouldn't say it's because it sounded too digital. There was just something. I feel like it got lost in the mix real easy.
Yeah, I could see that from when I tried it.
So that's pretty much my only gripe with it. It really didn't have a nice, good standing out sound. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm just.
Should have some coffee.
I don't drink bean water.
Okay, then let's
wake
like a
up.
Red Bull.
Yeah, let's get jacked up. I'm gonna send my kid next door to the gas station. Be like, go get me a Red Bull.
There you go.
Send a 6-year-old over. That's what I'm gonna do. Jude, get Daddy a pack of smokes and some Red Bull.
Oh my goodness.
The good old days whenever you used to be able to do it. I remember, like, even when I was a kid, like, I'd go in with my dad. I didn't, like, buy anything, but it was always weird going to the gas station, getting smokes and drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the good old days when men are allowed to do that.
See, I didn't grow up with that kind of stuff, so like that's all new to me. So I always feel weird going into random places buying alcohol nowadays.
Yeah, buying alcohol in public is kind of odd sometimes, especially like if you live in the Bible Belt.
So us.
Yeah, like because like you're like always wondering, you're like, what? Who's gonna see me?
So that's why I'm glad I actually work out in a different part of town from where I grew up and like my home church was. That way it really doesn't matter.
I went to this, so I took my whole family over to my wife's friend's house, and she was like, go get some more champagne. I'm like, where's the liquor store or whatever when I went there. And it was funny because there was like nobody there, so I walk in, and I don't know, it's always weird walking into like a mom and pop's liquor store. Because they're like, how can I help you? What are you looking for? It's just like, I don't know.
Whatever the strongest thing you have is.
I know. I took a picture of it. I showed him. I was like, this. It's like I was sitting here to get this. All right. So 2018. What else? Let's see. So we're looking forward to this Strymon stuff. I'm interested in this whole NAMM stuff because it seems like there's going to be quite a few big announcements, and just what's happened in 2018 in the gear world. has been so, I don't know, it's just been kind of weird. Like there's been a big shift to multi effects units. Did the HX effects, did that come out in 2018 or 2017?
That was announced like in between Winter Nam and Summer Nam.
Okay. So we got the HX effects and the HX Stomp came out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just been kind of like everyone's just been all about that lately.
It was also time for a Line 6 refresh too, because we've been sitting on the M series for at least 10 years now.
Yeah. So HX effects was 2018. It looks like everything got posted right around January 2018. And then the Stomp came out this year. Let's see what else. I mean,
did Matthew's effects do the V2? Wait, no, he's already had the V2 Astronomer out.
No, that was this year.
Oh, was this year too? Okay, so we got this Astronomer and Cosmonaut V2s from them.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't call myself a fanboy, especially considering like we are in the fanboy group and we're definitely not like that. But I'm definitely a huge fan of his reverb, so that was a couple of really big highlights for me this year.
Still a sore spot. What else came out this year that was pretty awesome? Chase Bliss with the Thermae and the Dark World. Those are both this year, weren't they?
Yes, I think so.
So.
Oh yeah, they were, because the Thermae was I think it was a Winter Nam.
Yeah,
because he had that whole like bathhouse cinematic thing.
Yeah, I think it really came out around Summer Nam. Or, well, it would look like it was right before Summer Nam, June.
Oh, wait, yeah, that might have been true.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Summer Nam this year in general was pretty awesome for us. So we had a lot of fun there. This podcast started 2018. So that was...
Most important thing right there.
Pretty freaking sweet. And then...
Do you want to bring up the Walrus DEFCON 4 again?
One of the like worst pedals. I don't know. That was like straight. That was like the pedal that like everyone was like, you know what? This is gonna sound really horrible. So everyone who's listening, this is Diaz's like horrible confession. I'm glad that failed because the VCR was cool, but I had problems with it in the sense of a functionality because you've got your chorus reverb. And what was it?
It's a preset in a box,
yeah,
basically.
Okay, but like I thought it was cool, but all the hype just made me so mad. And I don't hate Ryan Adams. I don't listen to Ryan Adams. And I've tried and it's not my thing, but I don't have a problem with him. But I have a problem with Ryan Adams fanboys where they're just like, oh yeah, like Ryan Adams is like the greatest thing ever. Oh, North Carolina. And like, I don't know why that's what they sound like in my head, but man, that pedal sucked. And it was
I wish they had put something else in there than
it looked. It was the perfect example of it looks great, but it's a horrible pedal and it's way overpriced.
Oh, and how much was it?
That was like close to $200, wasn't it?
I mean, close to 200 would have been $299.
No, it wasn't $299.
Yes.
Oh, that's even better. I mean, that's like.
Oh my goodness, is this the actual packing? Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it looked like a. Yeah, yeah. And it's just a $300 boost pedal that looks nifty. Screw you for like trying to do that to people. That's horrible. That's just horrible. $300.
Oh, there's a limited collector's packaging that's $315.
Oh yeah. That way you can buy it and not open it. He's not that cool, guys. See, he's not. Stop.
See, I would probably do this for 200 now that we're like looking
Look
back
at
on
if
it.
no.
Like if I had 200 laying around, I would grab it just
Yeah,
to have it sitting on a shelf to like look cool.
they should like if they did that with like oh my all right, if they did like any other pedal, but
Oh,
it's
if they
just a
had put
boost.
their like one of their reverbs or delays in there, I'd
Yeah.
be all about that.
Yeah, but it's a boost and it didn't even sound that good. Yeah, I don't know how you can mess up a boost, but I thought it just sounded like mud.
It also depends on like what they ran it through in the videos.
Yeah, it sounded like booty. That's Diaz's like. I think you know what. That's probably one of the things that like got announced this year that I just, I don't have a problem with Walrus Audio or their pedals.
Not at all.
Because they make great pedals, and every pedal of theirs I've messed with, I've thoroughly enjoyed. Like you let me use that Jupiter Fuzz, and I loved it. It was great.
I've still got the ARP 87 that won out my delay pedal search last year.
Yeah, the ARP 87 is pretty good. I didn't like it because I guess I got stuck in the secret mode and I didn't know how to get out. So I had the guitar pedal for like 24 hours, and
you fucked it up.
Well, no, I bought it used and I think it came that way. But I wanted a delay pedal with presets. That's the only reason why like I only had it for 24 hours, and then I like traded it off. But man, that was just. I don't know. And I think what killed me on that pedal is all the hype that was surrounding it.
Was there a ton of hype on it?
Yeah, it was Ryan Adams. People were like...
Oh, the Ryan Adams. I thought you were talking about like the ARP 87.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, there's a ton of hype all around the ARP 87 too, but that one...
more worth it.
That one kind of lived up to its name. But, man, I don't know why that pedal just got me in like such a mood.
I don't know. I honestly think like most of the price probably comes from the aesthetic of the thing.
Well, it's because it says Ryan Adams on it.
Well, maybe not necessarily that, just the like displays and stuff. Could she open that door any louder?
Who was that?
Marissa.
Tell her she's late to the recording.
Yeah, you're late. When she listens to this tomorrow.
Yeah.
See, I'm kind of just scrolling through, seeing what else like has come out this year.
Fuzz Gracious did the 420 Fuzz. That was pretty cool. They also came out with the Baby Furnace or something? Which sang it out loud.
I was like, I don't know.
Is the emphasis on baby or furnace? Like, I'm slightly confused. Like, is it a baby furnace or is it like a baby furnace? Like,
yeah, we had the Troublemaker Tellys this year.
Was it like the Parallel Universe ones?
Yeah, the Parallel Les Paul inspired.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Those are probably like the best ones out of the entire Parallel series. I wonder if I can still get one at somewhere. I hope so.
If you get one, I'll be so mad.
Well, hopefully
I want a
tax
Strat.
return will come back quickly and
I'm waiting for a Strat. That's what I'm looking for. There's a made in Japan Strat local that I kind of want, and it's staying up local. See if I can get...
talk him down.
Well, he's at 550
for Mexican.
No. 1985, made in Japan.
It seems or Fender or Squire.
Fender.
Oh, yeah, I guess that'd be about right.
Yeah, but it's got the pickups are US 62 reissues. Orange drop caps. It's got locking tuners. It's got a pro setup. Comes with a hard case. It's not horrible. It is.
Yeah.
It is lightly relicked. It looks cool. It's a Tahitian coral nitro.
So pink.
Yeah, it looks good though. I like it. Ooh, it's checking.
I mean, I would hope so for 85.
Yeah. Let's see. What else came out in Binford 6100 came out this year.
The HH St. Vincent. So weren't you the one like Googling over that, or was that Scott?
I want a St. Vincent really bad.
Okay, so it was you.
I like the triple mini humbuckers though.
Well, that's definitely more your thing.
Yeah, I really want one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lambertones came out this year. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, they
So
first sponsored the podcast.
Yeah, first people to sponsor. Let's see what else came out this year. I'm trying to think. Man, I probably should have like written this stuff down. Here,
No,
this is gonna be the new.
it's more fun this way, like us purposely like scrolling through stuff just to see.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, y'all.
I don't know. I feel like that's about it because I've gotten back to
I'm
about
no
the
way.
time
Hold
we
on.
started.
There's a lot of stuff that's come out this year. That's just all that we can like remember. The
Yeah.
Vox, the Beetle.
Oh
amp.
yeah, the little beetle lamp that
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
and the 112 AC30. I still
Titan
kinda want
KR2s. Was that this year?
Yeah, because that was the like semi-hollow, right? With
Yep.
not the F hole, but whatever shape it was.
I feel like they should just do random shapes on guitars now for the cutouts.
Just throw a blotch of paint on it and cut it out.
Yeah. So,
Modern art right there.
well, I'm excited for like 2019 to see what comes out. I
definitely.
feel like Pelican Noiseworks owes a pedal this year.
Has that been done like basically one a year, like including the like special podcast stuff?
I think so, pretty much.
Okay. So, Leon, if you want to talk to us about
Oh, yeah. Speaking of talking to us, so it's 2019. It's a new year, and Chris and I are open to the idea of bringing on another host.
definitely.
So we kind of were gauging who had legitimate interest. I know Jamie has talked interest, and I figured we could kind of talk about like we record usually on Mondays or Tuesdays, usually around 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it would be like a requirement to get the NAMM, but Summer NAMM's the one we like try to get to and everything. But if you're actually interested, hit us up.
Yeah,
and
shoot one of us or both of us a message if you're like friends with us. Just go ahead and
start a
put both of
group
us in there.
message with both of us.
But yeah, because we definitely want to see who's interested. We definitely want to get a third person back in here.
Because Marissa's kind of
fill
like
some space.
silently stepped out
Yeah,
because she doesn't like us anymore.
I guess not. I guess you said one too many offensive things.
Listen. It was more than one, I'm sure.
Probably.
So, especially like you guys have quite a few episodes. Now we've got 42 of them for you.
Number of life. Don't tell me you've not seen Hitchhikers or read Hitchhikers.
I could never get into it, man. I couldn't do it. Didn't Will Smith do one?
Maybe has there been 2 remakes in the last like 20 years?
I think there has been.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why I'm thinking Will Smith Hitchhiker's Guide. But yeah, pretty much like just hit us up. So I figured we honestly were thinking about not doing an episode this week, so we just kind of threw this together.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing, Chris? The thing at the bottom of the script is not there.
Oh, you don't know it by now by heart?
All right, let's see if I can do this. All right, so thanks for joining us. Check us out on Instagram at The Effects Loop. You can join our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/The Effects Loop. It's backslash, because there's one last slash in there. You can send us an email at theeffectsloop@gmail.com. I'm getting really nervous. Check out our Patreon, www.patreon.com/theeffectsloop, and then our YouTube. Check us out there. We don't have any
We're
clear.
gonna have to Google that because we still gotta hit the 100 subs before we can actually get a non-gibberish URL.
And then
Threadless.
hold on. And check out our Threadless.
Get yourself a throw pillow with our logo on it, or a nice fleece blanket to cuddle up with. It's winter.
Can we get one with my face on it so Nick Hamill can buy it?
If you want to send me a photo with your face already cut out, I don't have to do more except for uploading it.
I'm gonna have to get Jess on this. Just take a picture of my face, cut it out, make this happen. Yeah. All right. So thanks for joining us, guys. We will see you next week.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Dictionary, why is negativity always drawn out? Picture every visualized love, energized lies together. We undefeated. A plan to make where there's no gloves needed. When we weed into the mindset of achieving and believing in community.